In other words, the stuff ain't working. I got a camera that's not working. And when you're talking wiggle butt, you got to have your cameras working because you need to see some wiggle butt. And wiggle butt is interesting, which I think you'll like once you hear it, once I get on anyway. Oh, come on. There we go. Be interesting to see how many people we get today. Sometimes it's like 5, 10, 15, and afterwards it's 200, 300.
Really? Oh my gosh.
All right.
I had no idea. This is great though.
It'll be fun.
Really, really appreciate you having me on here.
Thanks for getting up.
Oh yeah.
So we're in the time capsule. Yeah, there we go. No. All right, cool. Here we go.
Good morning, Sun Prairie. Time to rise and shine.
What?
Time to pour the coffee with Bill.
He wants to be human.
Time to rise and shine with Bill.
He has all the ingredients for disaster.
Time to get going with Bill.
He is phenomenal.
Welcome to Baker Street with your host, Bill Baker.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of Good Morning Sun Prairie, a stroll down Baker Street as we celebrate, we remember on this Memorial Day, and glad that you could join me. Thanks for being a part of this. You're listening to 103.5 WLSP, The Sun, right here in beautiful Sun Prairie, home of the station of the year, and very proud of that still. We're underwritten by those wonderful people at the Bank of Sun Prairie, and of course the Baker Realty Group, where we bring you home. Love to say that. Hey, it's going to be a kind of a relaxing day, kind of be an interesting day. It's a somber day. But when I say the WiggleButtWagon, I mean, when you say WiggleButt, you can't just be, you just can't be solemn. I mean, it's kind of exciting. And so I've got a special guest that's in the studio this morning that got up with me on Memorial Day. And Brendan Neeson, the owner of WiggleButtWagon, is here. He's in studio. We'll meet him in a few minutes, and he's going to talk about his business and what it means for your puppies and your fur babies. That's what I'm saying. And I got to tell you, the Gavitsits and the doohickeys, again, are not working. And the cameras just, I don't know. You know, some days you get in here and you're like, what the hell? And that's what I'm saying today. What the hell? When you come in first thing in the morning in that 7 o'clock hour, then things don't work. It just messes with you. And you folks that know me know that how I like things a certain way. And when I don't get them a certain way, Billy throws a fit and I'm having a pouty day, I guess, but we won't ruin this. We won't ruin this at all. But hey, today's Memorial Day, and I know we always think about Memorial Day as the first day of summer, really, and if you don't think it's the first day of summer, you always think about, let's see, appliance sales, car sales, stuff like that. There's always crap that's being sold to us today, when really what this day is all about is remembering the people that gave the ultimate sacrifice in our lives to maintain our freedom, and goes back all the way to the Revolutionary War. Now, this came out a long, long time ago, like 1868, with a general, General John Logan, the Commander-in-Chief of the Grand Army of the Republic. Love that. Which celebrated the deaths. They wanted to remember the deaths of the Union soldiers to begin with, and then it went over to the Union and Confederate soldiers. But get this, 1.1 million men and women have died since the Revolutionary War in the way of protecting our freedom. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But I want you to take time today, take a pause, especially at 3 o'clock today, because that's the time that President Bill Clinton set up as a moment of remembrance for all of our fallen. And yeah. And I've got some announcements. We've got a parade today at 10 o'clock. We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about baseball. We're going to talk about softball if we can get to it. I mean, we got playoffs coming up, man. We got regionals coming up. We got state qualifiers coming up. It's awesome. And a huge shout out to my buddy Steve Stricker, who just won the senior PGA. What a great round of golf. It made me nervous, Steve. I want to tell you, my knuckles were white hanging onto the chair as you left those 2 birdie putts short. How do you leave a birdie putt short? Oh my gosh. I mean, Steve, you would even say to me, you take that putt and you get it past the hole. Because you know what? Like 99.9% of all putts that don't make it to the hole don't go in. I'm just saying. But if you putt it, if you're 3 feet or 3 inches, 4 inches, a foot short of the hole, it's the same thing as being a foot past the hole, right? Same distance, but you got a better chance if it goes in. But then again, he is the PGA professional. Listen to me telling him what to do, as he makes gazillions of dollars every day going out and playing a sport that I love me to death, you know. But, man, I even forgot our music today, didn't I? See, it's Memorial Day. I'm all messed up. And all the technical stuff's got me going. But so let's do this. Let's get the show set up a little bit. We'll start the show like we do every show we have in the last 7 years. Let's go fishing right here on 103.5 WLSP, The Sun. WiggleButt! And it begins.
All right.
Man, this is blowing me away.
Killer intro, man.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
You got a great background. We're gonna get you in here.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. I don't know why that damn thing's not working. But it ain't working.
I'm curious to see what all you dug up on me.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, okay.
I just know BG. I know you started a business.
Yeah.
Exact Science.
Exact Sciences. Yeah.
And you have a film background.
Yeah.
Videography. I mean, oh my God, dude. I was like,
yeah. I'm a bit of a chameleon professionally.
No. Well, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. So, I get it.
Just gotta keep it fresh.
You think so?
Oh yeah. I can never stay at one job for more than long, but WiggleButt's gonna be, a whole different thing. Working with dogs, I'm my own boss. It's it's a very exciting time for the WiggleButt family.
Yeah. BG. That's what I read that and I was like, get the hell out of here.
Nobody knows about that one. I'm flattered.
Yeah, but I even know where the school is. I've been there.
Right.
I know what Ziggy Zumba means. I know the
Ziggy
song.
Zumba.
I know it. Oh my God.
You gotta be Falcon kidding me.
Oh my gosh. This program just blows me away. It says there's a permission error. What if I do that? What if I go? If I change this to... It's still not here. Negative. Sorry, man.
No, it's all good, dude.
Oh,
I'll be back some other time. I'm sure the cameras will be working by then.
yeah, it's like spending hours doing a video,
Mhm.
and then you go to edit it,
Yeah.
and you're like, that's the worst video I've ever seen.
I know.
Or the camera didn't work.
Right.
So, you know. All right, man, I got to get a show started like that. I love me some Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, and always have. It's as you guys know that have been listening for a long time. That's been our show, like our entrance for ever and a day, and I like that. And you know, got a great intro from my buddy Ron Fouts, who I went to high school with, and he does the voiceover and the editing. I've got Lisa Wolf, who was my producer, who does the second half of the show and the intro on that. So it's kind of cool. Now, how many got up this morning as you got your coffee, got your tea, and everything, just to get your day going, and you thought that you could all of a sudden hear me on the radio going, "Wiggle butt, wiggle butt, wiggle butt"? That is a hilarious word. That word makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. And when I met Brendan at the Chamber Coffee Clutch thing, our little coffee thing on Friday mornings, and I heard WiggleButtWagon, I was like, that is such a cool name for a company. And let me tell you what it is. WiggleButtWagon is here and ready to get your dogs all the exercise they need. Is your dog overweight? Mine is, I know that. Or overhyped and desperately needs some professionally monitored zoomies. We've got to find out what zoomies are. Then this company can help you out. And what do? They come out to your house and they take your dog for a walk in their van on these treadmills in climate-controlled, environmentally friendly situations. So if you can't walk your dog, they can do it for you, but they're doing it in a way that you can't imagine. And so we got to find out more about this. It's a new company. It's here in Sun Prairie, and I want you to know about this. But all I got to think of is Wiggle Butt. I love that. Brendan, welcome to the show, man.
Thanks so much, Bill. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Dude, you're amazing. Bowling Green State University.
Yep, go Falcons.
Nobody knows that.
Nobody
this.
does. Nope.
Nobody. I do.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah.
Man, I came so close to going to college there.
Bowling Green, Ohio, right?
Bowling Green, Ohio,
Okay,
not Kentucky.
Not Kentucky.
Not
That's what everyone thinks.
Well, I'm a Kentucky boy, but I would not go to Bowling Green, Kentucky. No, man. My swim coach, Tom Williams, graduated from there. He's in the Swimming Hall of Fame there. He's one of the big Hall of Fame for athletes at BG, and it's BG.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
For us that know it's BG,
Exactly.
right? But he wanted me to go there.
Mm.
And the more my folks and I were talking about it and all this stuff, my mom's like, well, that's a teacher's school.
Yeah. That's what we're known for.
Right, exactly. And so, but then to see that you went there, I was like, I'm blown away. And your degree's in film production.
Yeah.
And you're in a dog walking business.
I know. Yeah.
But that's not all.
People don't know what to make of me.
Oh, man.
At least on LinkedIn.
Well, now, are you from Wisconsin?
You know, it's funny. Technically, yes. I was born in Madison,
Okay.
But my folks and I moved out of there before I was even like 2, so no memories. But moved all around growing up. Spent some time in Washington State, a little time out west in California, a little bit. It's probably where I learned to love film. But then spent a lot of time growing up in like high school and college in the Chicago suburbs area.
Okay.
Went to school at BG.
How'd you get to BG?
BG had a they took me. No, I was really interested in film at the time and pursuing just anything media related, and they had a great program.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not currently working in film, haven't been for a little bit, great experience overall. Got a lot of really cool professional experience, both while I was in school, working at the PBS station, and a little afterwards too, when I was just a freelancer.
Wait, PBS here in Wisconsin?
No, the one in Bowling Green.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a PBS affiliated station that's like works with the university to help students give professional production experience.
Well, dude, you're in the home of the most amazing media center in the state of Wisconsin.
I know, I love it.
And it's all free. All the equipment is free to use.
Very cool.
And we've got the 2 sets. We need you. We need you. We need you to be a part of this.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. Well, giving back. I mean, that's about being a business owner. Is about part of it is, education, but always giving back. Always coming from contribution.
Absolutely.
Is what I say. But WiggleButtWagon, tell me about this. Where in the devil did you come up with this?
Yeah, WiggleButt. So there's a few other companies similar to the services that we provide. I'm talking mobile dog gyms. Really only a handful out there in the country so far. But my wife found it on TikTok a while back, and just immediately fell in love with the idea. It's something we've been kicking around for a little bit in terms of like starting it ourselves. We've had treadmills that are designed specifically for dogs in our home for a while, and we've just been like training dogs kind of just at home for the time being. But only
training them in what way?
Just training them to get acclimated to the treadmill. It's a very weird thing for a lot of dogs. Some dogs really just jump on and take right to it, but a lot of dogs, they don't know what to make of it at first. It's a very new thing.
Sure.
So we've been working with dogs and acclimating them to treadmills for a couple years now, but only recently we've got the funds to really expand our business and get the van going, all of our other equipment, and I just can't wait to get out there.
So are you busy?
A little bit, yeah. Right now, mainly just promoting, but we've had a handful of clients already.
Okay.
A lot of success with getting them on the treadmill, used to the treadmill in like the first or second session. And man, I tell you, I love it. There's nothing like watching a dog just like really just taking off once something clicks, and they're all smiles. It's all they want to do. With some dogs, we have to like monitor them, make sure they don't go overboard, no, it's a lot of fun. It's a great way to spend my day.
Well, when I first met you, when Barbara introduced us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my first thing that popped into my head, because I like TikTok, I like the reels and everything, and I mean, who doesn't? If you get on there, you'll be on there. How do you know if you like it? Mm-hmm. You start watching them, and then 2 hours later, you're like, oh, I've been on this for 2 hours. Son of a gun. So the first thing that popped up is one of the reels or TikTok, whatever it is. They're all reels. But it's a golden retriever that's on the treadmill, and then the golden takes its front paws and stops and looks over at its owners while its back legs keep going. And I'm like, really?
I've seen that one.
Have you? Hilarious. I was dying. I had tears running down I was laughing so hard. But man, this is interesting. And is this a franchise?
Not yet. No.
No. Okay. So this is your thing.
Just an LLC.
Okay.
Just solely owned and operated by my wife and I.
So how did it come to be? Did you just wake up one day and say, "Hey, why don't we throw some treadmills in a van, and then we'll walk everybody's dog on our treadmills in our van"?
Yeah. No, it's something, like I said, something that my wife and I have been kicking around for a little bit. Just
kicking around. Yeah. You've been thinking about the you're laying in bed one morning. That idea about those treadmills. Well, it is pretty nice. Come on, dude, kicking it around.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard sometimes when you're at a stable job, and you have insurance and everything. You want to, do the smart thing. But after a while, we just figured that investing in ourselves and being our own bosses was the smart move. And I can't tell you, man, I'm so glad we did it. WiggleButtWagon is really the brainchild of my wife. She's the one who's the wizard for alliteration and nicknames. She'll come up with the name of a dog before she gets the dog.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and
I love that.
No, we both have just we've worked with dogs on and off in the past. We have three of our own that are our whole lives. They're our babies, you know. Yeah.
And what's your wife's name?
Devasha.
Devasha. Good morning, Devasha. I hope you're listening or watching.
Hey, hon.
One of those. Wow. She's the brainchild behind this.
Yeah. She's the
Wow.
one who really took off with the idea. You know, she found the videos first on TikTok, just of kind of like the golden retriever you were talking about. Some of them are on. Some of the treadmills that you see on TikTok are for automatic treadmills. Ours are not. Ours are wood slated and manually operated, so the dog can go at whatever pace they're most comfortable with. They're designed by a European company specifically for dogs, and we have a couple of them to accommodate any size dog, pretty much. If you got a medium-sized dog, giant breeds. Pretty much anything that's not a toy breed, but even like smaller breeds like Chihuahuas. We got a Chihuahua who's a half Chihuahua, half Maltese. He's a big fan of our treadmill, even though it's a little big, but he can still get it going.
I don't even know what to think of this. I mean, first of all, I'm thinking to the owners out there, get off your couch and go walk your dog. I'm serious.
Yeah. It's crazy that we knew. That, you know, as much as we like play with our dogs and give them, you know, like plenty of walkies, you know, like that, it was just never enough. But when we actually did the research too, we were so overwhelmed by how little exercise they actually were getting compared to what they should be. Most dogs, especially sporting breeds, a lot of medium-sized breeds really need upwards of an hour of exercise a day. Yeah. I know. Sit with that for a little bit. Try not to feel guilty about your fur babies.
Oh no, our fur babies. That's what I call them. And yeah, our little Cocker Spaniel Zoe, who's blind, she always goes out for a walk.
Yeah.
She gets a walk every day.
Oh yeah.
Terry walks her. I don't walk her
Yeah.
because I don't call that a walk.
Mm-hmm.
I call it a poop trip.
Yeah.
I mean, she has a spot in the yard. She goes. We put her on the leash, and she goes out the patio door. And,
Yeah.
And Terry's always worried about her going out because sometimes I don't even put the leash on her. Just let her go, you know.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Aren't you worried she's going to run away?" I said, "She's blind. She's not going anywhere
She's not getting far. Yeah.
until that tree pops up."
Yo.
But I know I'm being disrespectful to my dog, but I love her. She's awesome. But I'm serious. I'm kind of worried about it. I'm glad you're doing this. I think it's awesome.
Thanks, man.
I'm sure there's a need. When you said you did your research on this, so what did you find? Was it that people didn't want to walk their dog? Or all right, so you found out the need that dogs need to be walked.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, the owners should be doing that.
Right.
This could be actually, if they were children, it'd be child abuse. They're not letting them out to play.
It's heartbreaking, honestly. Yeah. Especially with like people who are held up in apartment complexes, like on the top floor. People who
With Great Danes.
With Great Danes.
What?
Yeah.
It blows me away.
Or you know, just you live in somewhere in the Midwest and it's winter for 6 months, and you know your dog can't handle the cold. You can't handle the cold, or you're just too busy. Some people are working like 40 to 60 hours a week. They don't have the time to walk their dogs, and we'll come to you when you're at home or when you're away from home, whatever your preference is, whatever your dog's needs or the weather. We've got you covered nose to tail.
Nose to tail. Did you love that? Man, I can see some promos on this. So my whole background was corporate marketing and all that.
Yeah.
Before I became a realtor and in healthcare also. But so I just see images when you're throwing this stuff at me.
Yeah.
Oh, my nose to tail. I could do a T-shirt on that with a nose and tail. That would be awesome. Just the nose and the tail.
Oh, yeah.
That would be sweet.
I love the way you say WiggleButt, man. I want you on some of our future promotions.
Oh, you got it. WiggleButt.
WiggleButt.
Oh, yeah. Give me some WiggleButt. I said that to Terry this morning. She's like, "What? Leave me alone."
That's most people that I've just like stopped in the street with their dog and like handed them a flyer. They're like, "Yeah, all right, weirdo. Thanks again."
Sometimes it's great to be weird.
Oh yeah.
I love it, man. That's awesome.
We're a weird bunch. It's a weird service. A lot of people I need to like double and like triple explain it to them, before I just show them like a clip
Right.
of like one of our dogs on their thing.
And so I gotta get this in my head because it's weird.
Yeah.
Dude, it's weird. First of all, I'm like, I want to say to those pet owners, get your butt off your couch and go walk your dog.
Yeah.
Well, I know, right? And
We've all felt like that about our dogs.
Oh yeah, but then again, I've had 8 Great Danes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I had 2 at a time a lot of times.
Nice.
And we lived on 5 acres at the time, so I just opened the door and let them go. And then we go out and play with them once in a while. We didn't walk them because we had all this land, and they'd rip and tear through the entire. It was all an invisible fence.
Yeah.
And they honored it.
That sounds like a great setup especially for Danes.
Oh,
yeah.
right. My Basset Hound.
Yeah.
Buford was his name.
Love it.
Yeah, it was Buford James.
Yeah.
The Rhythm and Blues Basset.
I love it.
I know, right?
I got a hound dog myself.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta love
Bear.
those dogs. They're something else. They know stuff before you even know about it.
Oh yeah, man.
But Buford would go through that fence all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't care. He didn't look at you on the other side of the fence like, come get me.
Yeah, our Beagle's a bit of a steamroller. Too.
Oh, yeah? Oh, man, I love a beagle bark. Some people are annoyed by it, but, man, they howl. It's good.
Yeah, oh yeah. They are traumatized alarm clocks.
So you did a business plan on this.
Yeah.
And the numbers work.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm giving him big eyes right now. Because I was running the numbers. I'm like, man, you got to get out there and work to make some money.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Don't give up your bill paying job.
No. Yeah, no. We're still we're in a good place where like we have sufficient support to keep the business going on the side.
Okay.
And really let it build.
Okay.
Like as we're still building a client base.
All right. How long is the normal session?
Oh yeah, so the session can go anywhere between 20 minutes to, like I said, upwards to an hour.
Yeah, but how long are you finding that with your clients? Is it an hour? Is it 20 minutes?
Usually half hour. Usually
Half hour,
between
really?
30 to 40 minutes, yeah.
Wow. So is it every day?
Every day, yeah.
They're doing it every day?
They're needing it every day, but if that's just something that that's not in your budget, if it's only like something you want like once a week, twice a week, that's exercise that your dog's getting.
Yeah, I mean, and you can be at home or not be at home. I love that phrase. I was reading that too, I think, or you told me about it. So, I mean, people give you a key to their house and say, "Hey, here you go."
Yeah, if they're comfortable with it, just like they're in the garage or go through the side door, just bring them out. I let them back in, like lock up. If that's their preference, we're more than willing to work with our customers. With their schedule, to make sure that it's the most convenient experience for them.
So and I hate to say this, is there anything else tied to your dog walking in a way of services?
So far, no, just the walking and the running, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, all right. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. I've owned 6 different businesses in my life, and so when I hear of a new business, my numbers just jump out.
Yeah.
My buddy James Cademan and I we were at the mini marathon this past weekend down in Madison, and thanks Rachel Hansen for asking us to do that. We did a fundraiser for the Friends of the Media Center. That's going to bring us a few dollars. Big dollars, thank you very much. We were talking, he's like, it can't work. The numbers don't work. And he and I are the same background and all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that's what, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm worried about this guy.
Yeah.
He seems like a great guy, And he's like, hey, I don't know how he's going to make money. He says, okay, it's $1 a minute. If it's for an hour, then you got to go to your next dog, and you got to travel time, make it 30 minutes. So let's say that they do maybe 5 dogs a day. I mean, with the numbers, I'm just trying to put all this together.
Yeah.
And then I kept going back to the owners and going, man, you should be like giving the owners Weight Watcher memberships or something. Or here's an incentive.
Yeah. Well, we do offer a 40% discount for all service dogs.
Okay.
For all clients with services dogs.
Yeah, service dogs get exercise.
Service dogs get exercise.
You hope they do.
Yeah, right. It's that much more of a necessity for them, right?
Exactly. Wow. Okay, so of course my brain, being the Bill Baker brain that I have, and people like, I can't believe you just said that. This is one of those moments that are about to happen, so that's a warning to everybody that's listening. So I'm thinking, I know when we walk Zoe, I know what happens. I have my bags in my pocket.
Oh yeah.
So doesn't that happen on your treadmills?
So far, no. So far, we've lucked out.
Stop it!
Yeah, no. When they get in the zone, man. I try. There's some dogs we have one on there that was a I think she was a shepherd mix, and yeah, we had treats and everything ready to incentivize her. It was going to be her first time on there, and she just got on there and just took off, man. I was trying to give her treats. I was trying to give her some incentive, and she just wasn't into it. She was like, "No, I got it." It was just
wow.
running. Yeah,
that is something else. I mean, because I kept thinking part of the joy of their walk is sniffing over here, sniffing over there.
For sure.
Got to sniff here. Oh, somebody's been here.
Absolutely. No, and that is the one downside, honestly, for our business is that dogs do still need that regular, interaction with just their outside.
Oh, yeah.
Getting the sense of that. So in that sense, that is the one downside. But apart from that, it's still something that is really a unique service that only we offer in this area.
Okay. Well, I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing.
Thanks, man.
Got to get the word out.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so how do they find out about you?
Been running. Yeah, you can just find us on Yelp,
Okay.
and or if you have any questions or are interested in scheduling a session with us, you can email us at WiggleButtWagon@gmail.com.
You're working on your Facebook page, your Instagram pages. You're getting that information up and going still.
For
You're
sure.
still new.
Yeah.
December, right?
Yeah. Right.
Wow, dude. And so that's when you were established. When did you start marketing?
Just in the last couple of months.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
So you're like fresh out of the womb. I mean,
Right out the bat. Yeah, right out the gate.
all right, we got to get you some marketing insight.
For sure.
There's a guy, Mike Schuster,
Okay.
at the Chamber, who should be your best friend.
Okay. I think Julie was telling me about Schuster. Yeah.
He's something else, man. He will put you on the map.
I'll have to hit him up.
Oh, I'm telling you, he's a good guy. But yeah, we got to get the information out there. So, and if you've got a dog out there and you're not able to walk him or her as often as you want, you've got an answer here. You've got somebody that will come to your house, take your fur baby, and take him for a walk
Yep.
in a way that is nice and cool, nice and warm, on a treadmill at a nice pace.
Exactly.
And take off that extra poundage that you put on there because you've over-treated your dog.
We all do it.
What are zoomies?
Zoomies. Oh, you've seen it. You've seen the zoomies.
I have?
It's when you see the whites in their eyes because they are just going so fast.
Oh my gosh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, they're like in the zone, man.
Oh, yeah.
And they are just cruising. You get that pace. How fast do you know how to walk a dog?
How fast? Well, it's really up to them. That's the nice thing about the treadmills we got.
Oh, it's not power?
No. It's not automatic. It's manually operated. So
Oh, sweet.
They go at the pace they want. Whether it's just like a casual walk, which is still great. They still need the walk just for for their joint. Or if they really just have a lot of energy in them and just need to get it out, Zoomy style, then our treadmills can handle that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, you should see these things. They're solid. They're
And they're like wood. It's a wooden treadmill.
Yeah, the
There's
slate
slats in them.
Yeah, wood slates. The
Oh, are they?
the whole frame is metal.
Okay.
Very, very heavy and durable. And then the actual surface that they're running on is just wood slates.
And they're in a. It's almost like a stall for all those farmers that are out there. It's like a cattle stall, but they're plastic glass on the side, or plastic. And then they're in there, and then there's the treadmill. It's at a slant.
Yeah.
Does it have to be the slant?
Oh no, it's level, but we
Okay.
can raise it to
Okay.
give your dog a little extra resistance.
Okay.
Build up a better workout for them.
All right. Cool. So, what's your vision for this?
We want to be able. Ultimately, we would love to have multiple vans going at the time.
Okay.
To be able to accommodate more and more clientele.
Sure.
Maybe expand on like other services like grooming, stuff like that. Yeah, but right now it's really it's really just about getting the zoomies out.
Wow, man, I think it's fabulous. As somebody that has developed businesses, when I first introduced Baker Healthcare in my model for that, I had a lot of naysayers. I mean, I had people that were rude as hell. You'll never make it. You'll fail. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't deliver next day. There's just no way. little did I know, a company came in and copied me. A little company called Amazon. Because the premise for my business was had been in healthcare for years, but I wanted to be a distributor where you didn't have to buy a lot of stuff. You could buy what you needed when you needed it. The only difference that I asked was because of the industry and the way it was set up. Most customers never paid freight. The distributor always paid the freight. Well, I said, buy less, pay the freight, and I'll improve your cash flow on this, and I'll guarantee my deliveries next day, or it's free. Anywhere in Wisconsin. Well, I had people coming out, oh, you'll never make it. Oh, my God, that's a terrible idea. Why would they want to do that? And you're going to charge them freight? Yes. And it worked. It worked. It was a good deal. When we sold, we were doing over $5 million in revenue, 27 employees. I like to say this, 2 semis, bunch of trucks and all that stuff. But yeah, you always get those naysayers.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, there's definitely been more failed attempts at this kind of service across the country than there have been successful ones. But yeah, no, we're in a good spot where we can still, financially support the business, even if we only have, a handful of clients for now. But ultimately, it'll be a full-time gig for us once we get the word out, and we have more regular clientele. Well, yeah.
How big of a range do you cover for service?
For the area? Yeah, most of the Madison area, DeForest, Middleton, pretty much just immediately outside of the Madison area.
So Greater Dane County.
Yeah, basically.
All right. And so what are you going to use for your main source of information? How are you going to get the word out?
Oh, we're just promoting Old School right now. We're just handing out flyers and and pamphlets and whatnot. For now. Yeah. Eventually we'll get a website going. We've got some ads running through Yelp. Eventually Nextdoor. That's a pretty popular one. People seem to like. Yeah. No, it's we're still figuring it out, really.
All right. Well, don't forget to rely on people that
have their own radio show.
Well, that and just my success in business has been because I surrounded myself with people that knew more than I did.
Absolutely. Oh, I had such a great talk the other day at the Mocha Shop with everyone from the Chamber of Commerce. Absolutely.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Why'd you join the chamber?
Oh, just to network, really, just to get the word out, and just to be able to connect with other local entrepreneurs and small business owners.
So I'll tell you this about and I'm a huge advocate of the chamber. I will tell you, I wasn't at one time because we had a very poorly run chamber.
Oh, sure.
But when you have a leader like Christina Williams and Barb Beeling and what they've put together, we have a synergy going on in that chamber that I have never seen before.
It really is.
And I'm proud to be there.
Yeah.
As an ambassador, I was asked to be an ambassador of it. And I'm going to tell you this, and everybody listening there, if you have a business and you're not a member of the chamber, you're missing out.
Yep.
Because you surround yourself with people by building relationships, and that's where success comes. It's from relationships. I mean, look how many bankers were in that room.
Oh, I know, and realtors and the whole works.
Yeah, but for you, bankers, there's going to be a time when you need to raise your hand and go, I need some help.
Right.
And they're going, oh yeah, Brendan, no problem. And they know you when you walk down the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or like Mike Schuster. I mean, he is a marketing guru, and that's the focus of his business, is to get you in front of people and get you in front of the right people. I love that about him, and I talk about it all the time because I'm big Facebook, Google ads, and so my ads are hyper focused, and I pay for them that way. And our investments in like Google, from as a realtor standpoint, I mean, it could be anywhere. Like my numbers that I used to have in Michigan were over $20,000 a month.
Wow.
That was my ad spend.
Yeah.
And so here, 5 to 10. Which, but you got to get that focus. Right. A lot of people just think you can go on Facebook and you boost something and it gets in front of people. Yeah. I can actually go on Facebook and I can point your ads to people that have pets.
Get out, really?
Sweet.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
So then that ad pops up on their Facebook page.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
So check that out.
Hey, don't have time to walk your dog? Give me a call. I'll take that dog. Give me 20 minutes, and I'll make Zoe happy.
Yeah.
We got to think up something like that.
Zoe Zoomies.
Zoe Zoomies. Oh, yeah. We give dogs Zoomies. But that it sounds like you're drugging them or something.
we take care of the most intense Zoomies.
Oh my gosh! But seriously, I mean, what you've developed. What's your wife's name again?
Devasha.
I forgot.
No worries.
Because my adrenaline's pumping right now. I don't know if you can tell it or not. Because you've got a great idea, and what you've created is something that can just. There's so many things I'm seeing T-shirts, I'm seeing hats, I'm seeing different logos and the designs.
Yeah, I can't wait for the merch.
Oh my gosh! I mean, you got to be a Zoomie.
Yep.
And where'd you come up with that name?
WiggleButt?
No, Zoomie.
Oh, Zoomies. That's all over TikTok.
Stop.
That's
Is it really?
Oh yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Oh man, I wonder if they've trademarked it.
Maybe I should trademark it right now. Maybe I should just steal that one.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm sure other people have seen it. I think we just collectively as a society just started just simultaneously started using that term.
So I just clicked on it. I put in what is a Zoomie, and into Google it says Zoomies, why your dog gets hyper and runs in circles. Stop it.
Frenetic random activity periods.
Wow, you can read that from there?
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta put my glasses on for that.
We all know it's they lock eyes with you and then they are just gone.
It's the unmistakable explosion of energy that dogs get on occasion. So we got to think up a name for the owners, and it ain't.
For the dog owners.
Yeah. We're not Zoomies.
They're the.
Because we're the overweight population and doesn't have time to go for a walk.
Proud parents of a WiggleButt.
No. Then we got to have a club.
There you go. Ooh, I like that.
WiggleButt Club.
I love where your head goes.
Man, WiggleButt.
Great.
WiggleButt. Oh, I love it. Give me some WiggleButt. Nothing's better than what? A WiggleButt.
Yep, and we got it.
Get me some WiggleButt. Oh my gosh! You got to come up with a name for the parents of the dogs that you're proud of. I'm a proud.
Right. Maybe Mike Schuster will be able to help us with that.
I own a Zoomie dog.
A Zoomie dog, yeah.
Zoomie parent. Something like that. Oh my! See what I'm saying? This is the fun thing about being an entrepreneur.
Oh, yeah.
James Cademan is another one. I mean, he has a business. He does a show here also on the media center. He does TV on K-Sun. A great guy, and his brain, him and I together. Oh my gosh, we're deadly.
Yeah.
You get Schuster involved. Now, Mike's laid back.
Okay.
There's nothing. Laid back is not my vocabulary.
Yeah.
Now, if you describe me as laid back, they say you've never met me.
Yeah. Listen to the show.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's just exciting, dude. I mean, I love fresh ideas.
Right.
I see a challenge. I see hurdles that you're going to have to.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not talking about putting hurdles on the treadmill because I want to see that Yorkie jump over it.
Right.
Well, we could have a step over though.
Who knows, man? Maybe when we expand, we'll have just our own specific WiggleButt dog park. You know, we'll have the option to come to your home, or if you want, you can come to us in our WiggleButt. What do you call those? Those little racetracks, or not racetracks, but just whatever, those like courses that dogs run through. They got like all the different
courses, dog courses.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But I could see you doing making the WiggleButt a nonprofit.
Yeah.
Or a WiggleButt Foundation.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Where a percentage of your proceeds maybe goes to a dog park.
Yeah.
You don't need to build a new dog park. You could get naming rights.
Right. There you go.
So sometimes you don't have to. I mean, that's a good way to do it. But where you're donating proceeds to that foundation, and then also you could even do like, a memorial.
Ooh, there you go.
For all your fans.
Right.
All your clients.
Oh yeah, Madison, Dane County, the Dane County area really loves their dogs. That's what really clicked it, solidified it for me. Was when I realized just in terms of like other areas, not just in Wisconsin but in the Midwest, just how many dog owners there are in the Madison area.
All right, we're checking this out. Total dollars spent, $123 billion. 130. In 2022, Americans spent $136 billion on their pets, up 10.6 from 2021. Dog owners spend an average of $730 a year on their dogs. Oh man, this is awesome.
Yeah, and a great way to curb some of those expenses are making sure your dog gets plenty of exercise. There's a lot of medical conditions that dogs develop later in life that you can really help to avoid or at least curb if you just get your dog the regular exercise that they need.
60% of U.S. households, that's 86.9 million homes, own a pet. Dogs are the most popular pet in the U.S. 65.1 million U.S. households own a dog, followed by cats. I have 2 cats.
Nice.
I also had one time in my life, I had saltwater and freshwater. I had a 200-gallon saltwater, 150-gallon freshwater.
Oh, okay.
Now, taking them for a walk is a E-I-T-C-H. No. But keeping their tank clean.
They walk you.
Right? Average Americans spend $136 billion on their pets. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's just, folks, this is amazing what I'm reading here. And that just shows you that if you got something for a pet, you'll make money.
Oh, yeah.
Because we want to spoil our dogs. I've got a dog that's blind and is diabetic.
Yeah.
It's like making a mortgage payment when we go to the vet.
Oh, I'll bet.
You know? Pet insurance is becoming bigger also.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? Your dog's life could be extended by the care by things like WiggleButtWagon.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the goal.
It keeps them healthy.
Yeah, it keeps them healthy, keeps them happy.
Yeah.
Keeps your space a lot. One of the big side effects of a dog that doesn't exercise regularly is not just hyperactivity but destructive behavior. So for anyone who's renting or just got a fresh new ottoman and does not want that ottoman to be the next chew toy,
right?
Give us a hit at WiggleButtWagon@gmail.com. We'll run your dog for you. We'll tire them out.
23% of dog owners report getting their dog from a breeder compared to 7% of cat owners. Oh my gosh.
Cat owners.
Yes, that's feline.
No.
Yes. You know, they're also sitting there as they lay on my couch and get fur everywhere. Would you please pass me the Grey Poupon?
Right.
Or just give me a little nip or catnip, please.
Yes.
Yes, that's the way they talk.
Just a little pate, Bitterman.
Yeah. They the dogs though.
Yeah.
The dogs are like, hey, give me the ball.
Right.
Come on, let's do it. Where are you going? Where have you been? Oh my God! You walk out the door to the garage to get something out of your car. Come back in and like, hey, why you been gone so long? Oh my God!
I'm telling you, we got to get you to do the voiceover for our future commercials.
You got it, man. You got it. I'll do that for you.
I love it.
Wow, 65% of dog owners. Dog owning households owned just one dog in 2020 compared to 60% in 2016. 50. Who cares about cats? I am a cat owner. Just remember that, all right?
Oh yeah.
I can't even say it. Millennials make up the largest percentage of current pet owners, 33%, followed by Gen X, 25%. Boomers are at 24%.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people are opting for the fur babies instead of the grandbabies.
Oh man. Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you know, put them on a leash, send them out. Whatever. Dogs make up the biggest portion, followed by cats. Freshwater fish are third. Blew me away on that. I can't believe that. Birds, small animal, reptiles at 6 million. Saltwater fish, saltwater fish. You got to make an investment with that.
Right. Yeah, that's surprising. Holding out strong.
I know, right? What is this? Let's see this. The U.S. dog owners found 41% of the dog owners spend about $500 to $1,900 a year on their dogs. 8% spend more than $2,000. I can tell you we spend a lot more than that. Oh yeah, damn treats and chewies and.
That's got to be tough too with her being diabetic.
Oh yeah, it is. Got to give her a shot twice a day.
Yeah.
But so what it says is, I mean, there's people out there that they're looking for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what we should do? Let's just do this for. Let's see. We got a couple minutes here. Go back to Google. Number of people that use dog walkers.
This will be interesting.
I know, right? Oh, wow. Research using a database of 30 million profiles, Zippa, whatever that is, demographics. There are over 16,000 dog walkers currently employed in the United States. They talk about the people hired. Yeah. Does it have a cost on it? Dog walkers are most in demand in Chicago.
Yeah.
But they could get a hell of a walk on WiggleButtWagon.
WiggleButtWagon.
Bring me the wagon. Get them on the wagon.
Give them the walk that your dog really wants. They wanna go fast, and you know it. Give your hips and knees and joints a break, and let us run your dogs for you.
Oh, here you go. Dog walking statistics and facts for 20. How much do people walk their dogs? Not much. Number of people who walk their dogs. Let's see.
And no judgment, folks. It is a rat race out there, and we all know that you just don't have the time sometimes.
You don't. No, you don't. I read 30 to 70% of people walk their dogs regularly. 30%.
Yeah.
We the average, about 40% of people do not walk their dogs regularly. Well, that's hurting that dog. The dog walking industry reached 979 million in 2022. Look at that. And you can do 2 dogs at a time in your van.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you got it. You got this going on.
And if you have multiple dogs and you want them all back to back, like we can still accommodate that. Even if we have more than 2 dogs, you can still schedule a session for as long as you need, as long as our availability will allow it.
Tired dogs generally behave better than bored ones. One of the top reasons that dogs get rid of, or people get rid of their humans, is because of behavioral issues. Most dog owners don't realize that many of the behavioral problems they experience would likely go away if they kept their dog mentally and physically stimulated. Signs of that your dog needs exercise include excessively chewing, digging, jumping, barking, or disobedience in general. There you go.
Yep.
That's why WiggleWagon. WiggleButtWagon.
Yep. Yeah, hyperactivity
Yeah, man.
and destructive behavior is a guarantee if that dog's not getting enough exercise.
So what I'm seeing is that you are a solution to a lot of different things that you could really build on.
Absolutely.
And if you got that hyper dog, give them to me.
Absolutely.
Let me get them on that treadmill. Let it for 30 minutes or an hour. Let them go. Let them keep going.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win every time. And Brendan, I think you've got something going here. I think it's going to be fantastic. You've got some growth to do yet.
Absolutely.
Got to get the word out there. Videos.
Absolutely.
More videos.
Definitely.
With you.
Yeah.
I could see a WiggleButt Minute.
A WiggleButt Minute?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Little factoids.
Right.
Every day on Facebook.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I like that.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Well, Instagram and Facebook, you can do that easy. Twitter. I mean, a dog fact.
Yeah.
Something like that for a minute. Did you know?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And you got to have a dog in your video every time too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
so you have 3.
We got 3 dogs ourselves.
So what kind of dogs are they?
We got Beagle, who we call Bear.
Okay. Call him what?
Bear.
I love that.
Yeah, her name. She's Princess Bear sometimes. We got Lucy, who is a healer mix.
Okay.
She's the real face behind the WiggleButt. Like,
is she?
That was our nickname for her, and then it eventually became WiggleButtWagon. Yeah. And
oh my gosh.
Because she's a healer mix, so she doesn't have she's got a stub tail.
Okay.
So her whole butt and her whole just back half just wiggles whenever she's happy.
Oh my
gosh. She was
gosh.
our little WiggleButt, and now she's almost the face of the company.
And what's the third one?
Norman, our Chihuahua Maltese mix.
A Chihuahua?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He'll get on there too, man. He doesn't last too long, but he'll get on there, and he's wiped out after afterwards. He loves it.
Way cool. You can get a Mastiff on there?
Yeah, Mastiff. Most giant breeds. Yeah, it's a little. They can be a little. It's a very stable and sturdy thing. They're not going anywhere on it. But giant breeds included. You got a Great Dane. You got a Saint Bernard. Whatever you need.
Great questions for you. I mean, can you walk a dog with health problems and medical concerns? Well, my dog has diabetes and it's blind, and yes, you can walk that dog.
Oh yeah,
she loves going for a walk.
Oh yeah,
she smells everything. She sees with her nose.
Right.
Oh, you should see this dog in our house. That dog knows the layout of our house. When you have kids, the refrigerator has handprints on it.
Right.
So now she's a little Cocker Spaniel. So we have nose prints.
Yeah.
In our kitchen because she knows when she hits that door, she taps it.
Right.
She just nudges it a little bit. She knows she's coming to the end of the kitchen. And then it goes from wood floor to carpet.
Yeah.
And then from there you'll see her go like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she'll turn left or right. Yeah. Like I said, she's blind. This dog has figured out the layout of the house. There are times when she just, that hand just pops.
Poor girl.
And she goes outside, goes out on the deck, goes down the stairs, goes and does her business,
right,
and then finds those steps again. Comes back. It's hilarious. I've got rock around the patio.
Oh, nice.
And she knows. She knows that rock will take her back to the deck.
Right.
It's hilarious.
That's incredible.
Smart animals.
They're so resilient. So smart.
Wow. I'm tickled for you guys, and Brendan, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
For being here, and
this was great.
Come back again.
Absolutely.
And I'll help you. I promise, I will help you. And then also, what I want in exchange, I want you in here.
Yeah.
At the media center, using your background.
I love it.
I mean, there's people here that want to learn how to do different things with video and film. I don't think so. We don't use any film here.
No worries.
I don't think they use film anywhere, do they? They still make movies and film?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Is it a better picture?
Christopher Nolan. He's always an advocate for shooting on film stock. Yeah.
Is there an advantage?
It's I don't know what it is. It's a preference. If you're a film nerd, there's like the grain, whereas digital is just like a very accurate, very crisp. Imitation of a film stock. But film stock cameras are still very much a thing.
That big wide stuff.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what they call it. I can't believe.
Yeah, what is that? I know.
You're asking me.
it's been a minute for me.
Panorama. Not Panorama. It's
Panasonic.
Not Philoma. Anyways, we're here about WiggleButtWagon. Got to give me some wiggle butt. Have you had wiggle butt today?
Have you had your wiggle butt?
Yeah. Hey, you need some wiggle butt today.
We'll get it. We'll circle in it.
Oh my gosh, I will. I promise you, I'll come up with something. I'll come up. But thanks for being on. Hey, if you want to get a hold of Brendan and learn more about WiggleButtWagon, go to WiggleButtWagon@gmail.com. They're working on their Facebook page. They're working on all the stuff to really get some more details. Go to Yelp right now, and you'll see a little bit more information. There's even some videos that are there. You can also check them out on LinkedIn, and there's videos there also.
That's right.
A wonderful Bowling Green State University Falcon. And so he's got my love and my I know BG. I wore orange and brown for a long time, and blue. So I know these things. I know I still have one of those shoes. So I went to school in Dundee, Michigan, high school in Dundee, Michigan, and our colors were blue and white, right? Well, my swim coach puts our swim jerseys orange. So that's how much BG he was in. He was
right.
Through and through. But thanks for being here. Keep in touch. We'll see each other every Wednesday, and then the second Tuesday of every month is the big breakfast.
Right.
And you'll get to meet a lot of people there. And I'm looking forward to helping you. I've got some ideas for you. So
thanks so much for having me on, Bill. I really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
It. This was great.
Great, and thanks for taking your Memorial Day to do this.
Oh, absolutely.
I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna kick it back, and then I'll reset the show. We'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more about stuff right here on 103.5. Good morning! I need some tea.
Nice. All right.
Woo!
That was good.
You've got some opportunities, buddy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Yeah, definitely. I think it's a great idea of having me do more here.
Good morning,
Honestly,
Yeah.
I miss it. Did a lot of audio stuff when I was
Well, hang on a minute.
No, for sure. Dude.
Let me do this.
Yeah.
Now here's your host, Bill Baker.
Oh, hey, thanks, Lisa. Appreciate that. Lisa Wolf, my former producer, really got me going in this. This was her creation, Good Morning Sun Prairie. Now it's all about me, which you know me. You know me. I like this. Hey, I want you to remember that Sun Prairie Outdoor Farmers Market down on Cannery Square is back. And it's there every Saturday, and it starts at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm down there. I'm there. Come down. See me at the corner of Market and Cannery. I would love to see you. It's a lot of fun. If you can't get there on Saturdays, then stop over at the West Main Street Farmers Market. The West Main Street Farmers Market is located on the parking lot of St. Vinny de Paul Society. You'll see him right out in front. Stop down there. Hey, weather permitting, which is going to be a beautiful day today, so I want you at the Sun Prairie Memorial Parade that steps off at 10 a.m. this morning, Monday, May 29th, of course, along with West Main Street from Cronky Drive to Walker Way. Then turn south, heads to the Sun Prairie Area Veterans Memorial, where the parade followed by the Sun Prairie Memorial Ceremony at the memorial with members of the Sun Prairie High School Band and Colonel Scott Sonsala. Stop by, 10 o'clock, get down there, check out the parade. Hey, movie night! Join Sun Prairie Community Schools and the McKenzie Family Boys and Girls Club of Sun Prairie for movie night beginning at 4 p.m. with free kids activities, followed by the movie Encanto. Sunday, June 4th, inside Bank of Sun Prairie Stadium at Ashley Field. Free admission with suggested donation of $5. See the McKenzie Family Boys and Girls Club page for more details. 2023 Sustainable Sun Prairie Roundtable. This first ever community event focused on sustainability initiatives and projects in our community will include presentations from energy, transportation, and materials management sector discussing programs from the macro to the local level with an opportunity to engage the audience from 2 to 5 p.m. on Wednesday, June 7th at The Loft at 132, located at 132 Market Street, downtown Sun Prairie. Hey, Sun Prairie Media Center is pleased, very pleased, to be partnering with the Sun Prairie Area School District for a live broadcast of the 2023 Sun Prairie High School graduation ceremony held this year at Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Madison on Friday, June 9th, as well as the 2023 Prairie Phoenix Academy graduation ceremony to be held on Thursday, June 8th. The SPH ceremony will have been a combined ceremony with both East and West graduates. Sun Prairie Media Center will broadcast the graduation ceremonies on KSUN, Spectrum 983, TDS 131013, online at sunprairiemediacenter.com, on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire channels, and our SPMC mobile app. The Sun Prairie Historical Museum is open to the public Wednesdays through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and by appointment for research and special events. Be sure to join for free downtown walking tours for the first Saturday of each month. And if you're listening to this broadcast and you're thinking to yourself, hey, I could do that, well, here's your chance. The Sun Prairie Media Center is looking for member producers to host radio and TV programming, help with sports announcing, film community events, or any number of volunteer activities. Please give us a call at 837-4193 or email Jeff Robbins at jrobbins@thecityofsunprairie.com. And don't forget that Memorial Day Parade today. It's going to be fabulous. And I'm hoping that I'll see you out there. Don't forget your lawn chair. And then come over to the VFW for a special event. Uh-oh. Lisa's starting over again. Sorry about that. So it's going to be a great morning. But, yeah, I think you should be there, right? I think so too. Let's do this. Let's go back to some music. We'll reset the show and catch you up on the other side. How about a little Elvis Presley right here on 103.5 WLSP, The Sun. Good morning, everybody. Happy Memorial Day.
I love it. How long have you been doing this?
7 years.
Nice.
Didn't know anything.
You got a real knack for it, man.
Oh, dude, I knew nothing. It's a cool story, too. Because I was selling a condo, and the guy had a plaque on the wall that had a microphone on it.
Yeah.
And so I asked him, I said, hey, are you in TV or radio? And he said, well, why do you ask? I said, well, I've always had the idea of doing a radio show on a radio show that teaches and informs the public on how to buy, sell, and invest in real estate. I said, why don't you do it in so Prairie?
Yeah.
So Prairie, why don't I do it in so Prairie? I mean, I'm seeing this with TV station radio.
Yeah.
And radio.
So this is a TV station too? Or?
Yeah.
Oh
My
my God.
final series of
It brings me back.
and
he's still well. The station I was with
Go play on the radio. See ya.